Hello! So this morning I made a post on Instagram and YouTube letting you know that I would be filming a Q&A and I wanted you to leave me some questions down below to be featured in this video. And this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I'm actually really excited to do this. A lot of you sent questions actually. I was very surprised, especially on Instagram. You guys came through. I mean, you guys sent some amazing questions. I can't answer all of them, but I did choose quite a bit, and let's get going. The first question is from N. Hawksworth. Where would the younger dev want to work now, Disney or Universal? I feel like the young dev would want to be on the creative team at Universal because, I mean, look what they're doing. They're building a brand new park. They're doing all of these immersive experiences all over the world. You have something coming to Las Vegas. You have another park coming to Texas. I mean, Universal is really doing it big right now. So I feel like younger dev would want to work on the creative team. And honestly, this version of dev would love to work on the creative team at Universal as well. The next one is from Hyde000. What would be your dream HHN house? That's a good question. I think my dream one would be Pennywise. I hope one day we get to have a Pennywise house here at HHN. Another one that I would really love is a Alien house. I know they did a Alien versus Predator house years ago. I would love to get a new version of a Alien franchise, like the recent movie. They're coming out with a new series on Hulu. I think that would be really fun. Let's see here. This one is from Brittany on Instagram. Do you regret buying a Tesla? You know, I love my Tesla. It's truly such a joy to drive. But I have to be honest, the thought of trading my Tesla in has crossed. I'm like 50-50 right now. I think the main thing is having a electric car is awesome. Like, you're saving a lot of money on gas, and repairs. Like, I haven't had to get a repair to my Tesla ever other than my tire issues. But I will say I do miss having long range as far as driving and making trips, not having to worry about charging. I've been seeing, I have my eyes on a few different cars, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if I regret it, but I am thinking about trading the Tesla in. I do apologize because on Instagram, I can't see the full username, but I'm still going to put it on the screen. But this next one is, how has your fitness journey impacted your self-esteem/confidence? Really good question. Going to the gym and being healthy, it's not easy. It's supposed to be hard. But once you get going and you start to see those results, I mean, those results are addicting and you just want more and more and more. And then here we are just about 3 years later, and I love my body because nobody can take this away from me. The only one who can take it away from me is me. And having a nice body just shows how disciplined you are, and you have to be consistent. You have to want it. And it's not just all about going to the gym and lifting weights. No, it's how much water are you drinking? What is your nutrition like? How much sleep are you getting? There's so many different factors, plus cardio, which I'm starting to really hit cardio now, and I have seen huge improvements, but it has definitely increased my confidence. I mean, you know, I built this, and one of the reasons why I started this whole fitness journey is because when I first started, I was in a bad place mentally. I was depressed. I feel like, you know, everyone was just against me at the time, and I was broken. And going to the gym just made me stronger, and it just built my self-esteem and confidence up in a way I can't explain. You have to be in this position of really understand what I'm talking about. But you know, it's definitely helped a lot. This next one is from iBird22. Are you friends with any other vloggers in real life? Yes and no. You know, I see a lot of vloggers every time I go out to the parks and these events. I'm sure it doesn't go unnoticed, but it's very competitive. And when you're competitive with so many people, I don't really think you can be true friends with other people who do exactly what you do, at least just in the vlogging, YouTube influencer world. But something that I just kind of had to let go, and this is something I really fixed maybe a year or so ago, was just to stop caring what everyone is doing, because you can't control what everyone is doing. You just have to worry about yourself. And since I've done that, I'm just able to, actually give people a try. Because in my career here on YouTube, I have been burned by a lot of people. At the time, I just feel like everybody was trying to be my friend, to get a shout out, to get a follow, and that gets old real quick. So I learned my lesson the hard way. But nowadays, yeah, I'm cool with a few people, and I went through a lot in 2021. I mean, I still do go through a lot. It's just I just stopped caring about a good chunk of things. And when I was going through this hard time, I realized who my true friends are, and also not even just friends, but people who respect me. And I know who you are, and that's why I'm cool with you. And I just keep my circle real small, and it's hard to trust people that do exactly what you do. This next one is from the Skull Spooky Channel 6343. If you had to pick one attraction from Disney or Universal to be brought back, which would it be? Definitely Jaws at Universal. I wish I got to experience that attraction. I know I still can in Japan, which I hope to go soonish. But yeah, I really want to ride Jaws. And also, I really miss the Great Movie Ride. I mean, it makes me sad every time I talk about the Great Movie Ride. Let's see here, from Chad Lewitt, JE989, favorite Disney cruise ship to go on? Definitely the Disney Wish, but we'll see what the treasure's like soon. The next one is from Deb Krutish 6197. I hope I got that right. Hi Deb, for someone who has never gone on a cruise, how many day cruise is a good one for a first time? I personally love 4 and 5 day cruises. I think that is the perfect sweet spot, because 3-day cruises, they're great, but they're too short. Like, I need that extra day at sea, or just that extra port day. I feel like 7-day cruises, other than Alaska or Hawaii or maybe a Mediterranean cruise, but just for like a Caribbean, Western or Eastern Caribbean cruise, 7 days are just a bit too long for me, because I do feel like I do get a bit bored by day 6-ish. But if you can find a cruise 4 or 5 days, I feel like that's the perfect sweet spot. Staying on the topic of cruising, from KC1589, advice for first-time cruisers: slow down, enjoy your vacation, especially on embarkation day. There's a lot going on, there's a lot that you need to do, and there's a lot that you just really can't wait to do. Trust me, just slow down a bit, go take care of your muster drill, go get a bite to eat, go grab a cocktail, go to your room, unpack, and just know you're not going to do it all in one day. And personally, just a little secret, I love going to the spa on embarkation day to avoid the madness just around the ship. And also, most of the time, the spa will offer the best deal or special on that first day on embarkation day. But just slow down. You'll enjoy it a lot more. This next one is from Mr. Hatton, and he's actually a client of mine. Hello, Dev. Now that Key Getaway is a reality and in full swing, next big milestone or step you're looking forward to in business or life? Good question. The next milestone is, I would like, once Key Getaway gets up and running and I have multiple employees working for me, and to be honest with you, it is really hard for me right now to even leave this room for more than 2 to 3 hours. And that's why not too many videos have went up since I've opened up Key Getaway, just because a lot of my time and focus is building my business, which is incredible. I love my business. But the next big milestone, I would really like to add a car service to Key Getaway, because I feel like this is something that could really take my business to the next step and could also really help a lot of you out, because when I'm doing my bookings and talking with my clients, a lot of you guys are asking me about transportation and who should I use? Should we use Mears? Should we Uber? I just think if I have my own car service that I can build in your vacation package, that's going to solve a lot of issues, and that's definitely my next big milestone as far as business. Jumping back over to Instagram, this next one is, what made you want to start working in the travel industry? And I actually received this question a lot, and I'm excited to answer it. Other than what I've been doing here on YouTube for the past decade, helping you plan these vacations, I wanted to take that and just turn it into a business. And as far as the travel agent and the travel agency, honestly, the times I would work with a travel agent, I would still find myself a little stressed, and I would still find myself having to look up ticket pricing and hotel options and just things like that. And I really wanted to develop a travel agency where it's just a one-stop shop, it's seamless, it's easy. And you know, going on vacation should be a really exciting thing. It shouldn't be stressful. And Key Getaway, you just make an appointment, you tell me what you want, you tell me your budget, and that's it. I'm going to do everything else for you. That way, you don't have to stress and you can spend more time enjoying and preparing for your vacation. For instance, the US attractions brought in $30 billion in 2023. And if I can get 10, 15, 20% of that, I mean, come on. The business is amazing. I mean, I've been slammed. I've been very, very busy. I've been booking a lot of Disney, Universal, Norwegian. I'm booking Italy. I'm booking Tokyo. Business is good, and I am so happy I made the jump when I did. This next one is from Justin. What's the number one thing Disney does better than Universal Studios and vice versa? That is a excellent question, Justin. I think what Universal does better than Disney, they're just building better attractions, better experiences, and they do a better job at fully immersing you. Now, what Disney does better than Universal, it's just that Disney touch. You know, there's nothing like a magical moment on your Disney vacation. But if I had to pick, those would be the two differences. Oh, this one's a interesting one. How did you discipline yourself to get the body that you wanted? Yeah, disciplining yourself is, again, one of the hardest parts about this fitness journey. And you just have to be consistent. You have to reward yourself. I think a lot of people forget that. I think a lot of people just go on these diets, they starve themselves, and they don't do it the right way. And that's just something you're going to have to figure out. You can watch influencers, you can watch people on YouTube and talk to people at the gym, you can hire a personal trainer, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to figure yourself out, because everyone's body is different. What may work for me may not work for you, and vice versa. But just staying consistent and, like I said, rewarding yourself. So once a week, I will have a big dessert or I'll have a pizza. But the other 6 days out of the week, yeah, I'm disciplined. I'm eating my chicken, my rice, my vegetables. I'm drinking water, I'm drinking my 0 sugar, and I'm limiting my calories, and that's just what it is. But you have to treat yourself. You don't have to do it every week, but for me, it just works with, you know, all right, well, it's Friday, I just hit legs. All right, I'm in the mood for some carbs, so let's go have a pizza. You know what I mean? You were on the fence about renewing your Walt Disney World annual pass last year. You renewing again. There's days where I'm like, do I even need a pass to go to Disney? But I will say, a year ago, when I decided to go back to Disney, well, it's not quite a year ago just yet, but last year when I decided to go back to the Disney parks, I got the Pixie Pass, which is just for Florida residents, where you can go Monday through Friday. You're blocked out on the major holidays, and I love it. I love my Pixie Pass. I pay $21 a month for it. Yeah, sometimes it stinks not being able to go to, let's just say Epcot on Saturday or Sunday if we get that itch to go on a weekend, but honestly, I don't need to go on weekends anymore. I don't need to be there for major holidays. I've done it all for years. It's just the same repetitive thing at this point. So I love my Pixie Pass and I will be keeping it. When is your next Disney cruise? We do have one coming. We have a big milestone coming up regarding Key Getaway, and once that milestone happens, I really want to celebrate with a Disney cruise. So stay tuned. I need one. I miss a Disney cruise. I miss those beds on DCL. Oh, this one's a good one too. How do you balance content creation and a brand new business? Well, honestly, I'm still figuring this out. It has been quite challenging because owning your own business, you have to be available every day of all hours out of the day. You would just have to be available. You have to be there to answer emails, to pick up the phone call, to do your own marketing. And it is what it is. I love doing it. And yeah, that does take up a lot of my time. And Key Getaway is my number one priority right now, outside of course, Bianca and my life. But Key Getaway is the number one priority, and that's taking up the most amount of time in my life. And then my second priority is the gym, my health, my body, and staying disciplined and making sure I'm always doing what I need to do. And that takes a lot out of your day and just mental capacity. And then I have YouTube, which I love YouTube. It's my baby. It's the main reason why I'm standing here right now. And I have a business, and I am able to dedicate an hour to 2 hours out of my day to go to the gym and take care of my body. And it's just been a really hard adjustment. I'm not going to lie. And I'm still figuring it all out, but I feel like I'm starting to get a really good system. It's just, Key Getaway's been busy, and YouTube, there's not a lot happening at the parks right now until Epic Universe. And that's just another thing is, the theme park videos do make me get burnt out very easily, because when I go to these theme parks, I just feel like it is very repetitive at times, but it's still a great time. I'm enjoying it. It's just, I need to find a new way to create my YouTube videos. And that's why I'm trying to do this whole transition of just switching everything up and just, I feel like a lot of you are watching me to just follow along. Obviously, some people really love theme park content. Some people really love cruising content. That will never change. But I feel like if I can get all of those things in a straight line where it can just follow me, I feel like everything is going to get better. And I've just been a lot happier doing what I want to do. And we'll see where it goes. Diana says, please help. I just started the gym and I need motivation to stay consistent. First of all, congratulations on starting a journey. That's the hardest part. But after you make it past those 3 weeks to a month, I promise you it gets easier. You just have to do it. I can't tell you, there are days where I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like lifting heavy weight. I don't feel like doing cardio. I don't feel like drinking a gallon plus of water every day. But if you want it that bad, you just have to do it, and your day has to work around the gym and all of your other responsibilities. And if you don't make it work, if you don't fit it into your schedule consistently, I'm not talking every single day, even though every day really helps, you're really going to get that body that you want if you do it every single day. And of course, give yourself rest days. But if you're doing the same thing week after week after week, it's going to start building up, right? So let's just say you're building a sandcastle at the beach, big sandcastle. Let's say that sandcastle is our body fat. The more you do it week after week, if you're taking a little bucket every week and you're dumping that fat off, eventually that sandcastle is going to be at the floor. You're not going to have any more fat left. So just stay consistent. That's the most important part. You have to make it a part of each and every day. This next one is from Norma Spencer 5593. Your voice is amazing. Well, thank you. Have you ever done or thought of doing any voice work in the entertainment industry or reading for Audible books? Yeah, you know, a lot of you will tell me that in the comments and when I'm meeting you that you really do enjoy my voice, which I really appreciate that. Bianca says that all of the time. But I'm definitely open to it. I've thought about it. I just don't know where to start. So if you know where to start, please leave me a comment down below. This next one is from Trey Sangs. Hey Dev, my question is, how long did it take you to become comfortable vlogging in public? Ooh, well, it can be a bit weird because I know what I look like when I'm in the park vlogging. Like, you know, this is what I look like. And a lot of people don't understand that, and they look at you weird and they stare, and you know, I can't tell you how many stories that I've just experienced in my days of vlogging, just with different situations. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that right now. It took me years. I think I really started to feel comfortable in like 2022, 2023, and mind you, I started vlogging in 2015. So yeah, it takes time, but honestly, using the DJI Osmo or even my cell phone, it helps because it's small, it's hidden, not a lot of people see it, so that will make vlogging a bit easier. But yeah, when I'm using my big camera, it can feel uncomfortable. Ooh, what will be my first ride at Epic Universe? I really hope it's Monsters Unchained instead of Dark Universe, but honestly, I am going to be happy with regardless what I ride first. But I am really looking forward to Dark Universe and the Ministry of Magic. This one is from Alyssa. What are a couple things that I do daily to maintain healthy mental health? Protecting your mental health is very important. Some things that I've been doing is, well, when I get in my sauna every single day, I meditate. I just put on like some real nice ambient music on YouTube that's just peaceful. It relaxes my mind. I'm able to zen out and just be with my thoughts. I do that every single day for 20 minutes. Cardio's really been helping me. And just the hour or 45 minutes that I'm at the gym, most of the time I'm not even listening to music anymore. I'm just going to the gym and I'm just so locked in. And that's just the time of my day where I can just be with my thoughts, and it's been really nice. This next one is from Bonnie. Do you ever see yourself moving out of Florida? Yes, I do. I don't know when. I would really love to live somewhere very peaceful and quiet with no neighbors, maybe Montana, maybe Wyoming, maybe Washington. I don't know, somewhere over in that part of the States. I would love to possibly live in Japan one day. I doubt that will ever happen, but if I ever get the opportunity and Bianca wants to go, I would definitely live in Japan if I could. What's my biggest theme park related pet peeve? Hands down, when someone is at Disney wearing a Universal shirt and when somebody is at Universal wearing a Disney shirt. That's a pretty big pet peeve of mine. What is one item on your bucket list you haven't done yet? Could be anything. Staying concierge on a Disney cruise. I really want to stay concierge, and I really hope that happens this year. How does revenue work as a travel agent? Who do you get paid from? Well, when you're a travel agent, you work as an independent contractor. So you're not getting paid hourly. You basically have your own business, and it's up to you to do your own marketing, to get leads, to get bookings, which that's how you get paid. So let's just say you come to me, you want to book a Disney week-long vacation. I book it for you. Disney will pay me a percentage of your vacation because I booked you, I'm your travel agent, and I'm taking care of you. Same thing with cruises, same thing with Universal, all inclusive. They pay the independent contractor, and that's how travel agents get paid. But being a travel agency owner, things work a bit different, and I feel like, yeah, obviously I have more ways to earn revenue owning my own agency, and that's such a blessing. Oh, I like this question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, and what would you tell your younger self 10 years ago? Woo! Well, I would tell my younger self 10 years ago, it's going to be okay. Keep working hard and open up a business, because, you know, opening up your own business, and I have 2 businesses now. It's just opened more doors, like I've been telling you guys throughout this video. But where do I see myself in 10 years? Not doing YouTube anymore. Not living in Florida anymore. I hope to still be in shape. I hope to be even bigger than I am now. In 10 years, I honestly just want a peaceful, quiet life, far from Orlando, far from any camera, and I just want to focus on my business, and hopefully by then I have a few more under my belt. Favorite Disney resort and why? Well, my favorite resort is Aulani, just because that's just the way I enjoy Disney and enjoying Hawaii. And I just love Aulani, and I love what it represents, and I love how it makes us feel here at home, here in Orlando. I love the Riviera. I love the convenience of having the Skyliner right there. It's a newer Disney resort, smells good, love the beds, I love the design, I love the food options, and every time I'm at the Riviera and every time I'm at Aulani, I'm just really happy. If you could ask Walt a question, what would it be, Mr. Walt Disney? I don't know. There's so many questions I would ask him. Honestly, I would just sit there and I would soak it all in, just like a sponge. I would just love to know his idea for a business, how he, you know, made Disney such a magical experience, from the cast members to the food to the rides, just how he thought at that time to create this brand of Disney. And yeah, I would, he's one person I would do anything to just have a conversation with. That's a difficult question. We are just about to the end. I just have a few more. This next one, do you plan vacations for international travelers? Legally, I cannot book your vacation if you are not a US resident. However, I can consult you. You can still schedule an appointment with me. I can guide you. I can point you in the right direction. I can give you my own advice. I just cannot legally book your vacation yet. I have to go through a lot more certification with, you know, let's just say Europe, the UK, anywhere that I want to sell vacations. I have to go through their process and getting certified with them. And that's just a lot of time, money, and effort that I don't necessarily have right now because I'm so busy just getting Key Getaway up and running. But one day the plan is to be able to book international travelers. How much weight have I lost? When I first started, I was 282 pounds and I was a big boy. I'll put a photo on the screen right here so you can see it for yourself. You can compare. I got down to 223. But I didn't really have too much muscle on me. But now I am sitting at 230 the last time I checked, pure muscle, and I have never felt better. Are you still retiring from theme park videos after Epic Universe opens? That's the plan. Not directly after Epic Universe opens because, you know, obviously there's going to be so much coverage. It's going to take months to be able to put out all of the content that I'm going to be able to put out. But this year, I'm definitely treating it as this may be my last year on YouTube. I don't know 100%, but I'm just I'm just focused on Key Getaway right now, and I'm also focused on making really good content and just trying to do what Devin wants to do. You know, I'm figuring it out as I go, but yeah, I don't see myself doing YouTube for much longer, and that's just why I'm having fun doing it while I can and doing what I want while I can, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around. What gives you the motivation to give us content, not knowing how it will be received? Well, the short answer is you're always going to upload another video. So if one video doesn't do well, there's always tomorrow where I can upload another video and do something else. But what really keeps me motivated is just you guys in the comments, when I meet you out and about, when you send me emails, when I'm talking to you via Zoom while you're booking your vacation. You keep me going, and if it wasn't for each and every one of you, I would have quit a long time ago. And you know, I really have to give a massive shout out to everyone who watches every single video. I know not everybody watches, not everyone may be into what I'm filming at that time or what I'm doing, but I know there's a big amount of you out there who tunes in every single video, and I just really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you are someone who watches every video or just about every single video, you're the real ones. Why are you being so negative towards Disney? Well, Disney needs to step it up. When they step it up, I won't be so negative, I guess. I'm not even trying to be negative. It's just Disney needs to come on. You guys are so much better than what you're doing right now. So they just need to get going. All right, last one before we wrap it up. What's been your favorite moment since you started the channel? Continuing to prove the haters, the trolls wrong. It's so satisfying, and it just keeps me motivated to keep doing what I do. And yeah, but I think if you're asking for just a moment, when I hit 100K, that was something, and that's what this plaque represents right here. And I remember we were at the Waldorf Astoria doing a staycation, and after so many years of putting in so much time and effort and money and tears and frustration and staying up late to edit and just everything that you have to do if you want to be a content creator, after all of this time, I finally got 100,000, and that's what everyone wants. Being on YouTube, you want 100,000, you want this plaque, you want that check mark next to your name. I feel like that was my biggest moment. All right, my friends, that is all that I have for you in today's video. I do apologize if I did not make it to your question. A lot of you had questions. I definitely would not mind doing this again sometime in the future. So if you want to see a part 2, let me know down below in the comments and give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I do have a question for you, and please leave a comment down below. Moving forward, what kind of videos would you like to see from me? This can be theme parks, this can be more personal life, gym stuff, fitness, whatever, because I'm really trying to make everyone happy here, but also doing what I want to do. And I feel like if I go in this direction, I can upload a bit more, and it's just all about balance for me right now. But I'm very open to hearing what you want to see, whether hotel stays, restaurants, anything like that. Let me know down below in the comments. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the love and support. It does not go unnoticed. You guys are just the main reason why I continue making these YouTube videos. So I'm very grateful for you, and I'm glad I can bring some magic. I'm glad I can bring some entertainment to your everyday life at home. And I love being able to book your vacations. I'm able to give you a more personal service, and it's off to a great start. So if you are considering traveling anywhere from Disney, Universal, cruises, international, all-inclusive, please reach out to me at keygetaway.com. You can find all of this information down below in the description. I will also put a QR code right here on the screen. If you want to scan it with your phone, it will take you right over to my website where you can schedule an appointment, and I would love to unlock your next getaway. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video. I love you. Take care. I'm out.